Weather's Chief Meteorologist, Chris Boone.
It's kind of like there's two different versions of Texas right now. You're seeing those mostly clear skies off towards the north and western parts. A little bit more cloudy in towards the southeast. Again, seeing that heavy cloud coverage as well as some isolated showers embedded in there. Seeing some showers starting to make their way in towards the Houston area. And we've actually seen some showers popping up here in the Concho Valley just in the past several minutes. In fact, again, earlier in the evening, we saw some out towards Junction. Now kind of seeing another band of some very hit or miss showers isolated in nature kind of popping up into the evening hours. Again, that heavier one that was just to the west of Eden. Now it's kind of passing again just to the north right now of Eden. A little bit more out in towards McCullough County, just to the north of Brady, south of Rochelle. Another area kind of moving out of Schleicher County. Another kind of area of some showers kind of bubbling up in towards Ozona. This is the kind of the heavier storm that we've seen actually. A couple of strikes of lightning with this as well, but again, good news is not seeing the same severity as far as any hail or strong winds. So some beneficial rain, though again, not very widespread. Certainly those in Eden kind of enjoying some rain right now. You got another kind of band of some showers kind of working its way in towards that area too. This one moving out of Crockett County right now, all off to the east and northeast. So again, not expecting anything too active through the overnight hours, but you still can see some isolated rain. We're going to hang on to those isolated showers through the overnight hours, kind of lingering into the early morning. Still expected to stay better chances in towards the south and eastern parts as we continue into the early morning hours. That's going to continue to push off towards the east, and as a result, we'll start to dry things out getting into the early morning hours. As you're kind of starting off basically for your Thursday. That's when we'll actually see more of a breakup or in towards your Wednesday rather. That's when you start to see a little bit more clearing with those clouds through the afternoon hours. Those clouds will kind of rebuild for us on Thursday. That's going to actually bring the chance for some more isolated showers across the area. Not expecting anything too big. About 10 to 15% chance of rain. Winds for the most part much calmer than what we saw earlier in the afternoon. Single digits for most places. And a little bit calmer conditions into the evening. And those temperatures are already kind of cooling off as well. Most of us into the 50s, 55 degrees in Eden as well as Brady, 53 in Coleman, 57 in Menard, and El Dorado also at 57 degrees. Here in downtown San Angelo, looking off towards the west, we have 53 degrees. Those dew points into the upper 20s, and the winds still light, but out of the east at 7 miles per hour. We are going to expect those winds kick up out of the south as we go into the next couple of days. That's going to kick off our next warming trend. In fact, we'll see those temperatures increase over the next couple of days. For the next 12 hours, though, temperature's not going to go a whole lot of places. Again, only dropping a few more degrees into those low 50s and upper 40s through the overnight lows. And as we get past sunset, or sunrise rather, we'll start to see those temperatures begin to climb back up. And that's when we'll kind of start to watch for those winds to turn more out of the south as well. Spotty showers still possible, about a 30% chance. Most of us just seeing the increased cloud coverage. Temperatures cooling down to the mid-40s for our overnight lows, and a light easterly wind 5 to 10 miles per hour. That's going to be the trend for tomorrow as well. Fairly pleasant temperatures into those low 70s. Again, a perfect opportunity to kind of get out there and enjoy it. We'll see a healthy mix of clouds and sun. Those winds still out of the east. It really won't be into the evening time frame that we see those winds turning more out of the south. That really kicks off our next warming trend. We'll see those winds actually kind of picking up through the overnight hours, late Wednesday going into the early morning hours on Thursday. Could see some gusts up to 35, even 40 miles possible for you on Thursday going into Friday. So expecting Thursday and Friday to be a little bit on the gusty side with those stronger winds out of the south. That's going to really kick up that warming trend as well. For the most part, cloud coverage very hit or miss over the next several days. Thursday will be the next chance of seeing some spotty showers, and then we could also see that frontal system push through. Most of the rain expected to stay off towards the east as that pushes through late on Friday. And still hanging on to some of that cloud coverage going into the weekend. Rain chances better towards the eastern parts of the Concho Valley for us late on Sunday as well. I think it's going to go in towards next week. That's when we'll see those temperatures really begin to increase. Getting into the 70s for the next couple of days, kind of warming up for the 70s into the 80s just in time for the rodeo parade on Saturday, a high of 81. And we're going to continue warming into the low 90s rather by next week.